Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Alright, I'm just going to test something. And welcome to the stream. Alright, I'm just going to test something. Sounds fine, but it seems like we're dropping frames or something. I think it's just an issue with Twitch today. Either way, doesn't matter. It's fine. So, quick shout out to Emily J Plays, Hesty_RPG, Big Oopers, Hayashi, X-Ray, and Ride or Die Gaming Chick. No, sorry, Gemini Chick. My bad. You followed while we're offline, but I do greatly appreciate it, so thank you very much. As you can see, we've got some music in the background. Hopefully it's not too overpowering. I might have to change to might go for just the instrumental stuff, because the lyrics are going to get distracting for me. So I will say, I didn't actually do what I said I was going to do. I didn't get a chance to read through all of the cards to see if there were any ones that could be used in either of the decks. We still got the other ones, so I mean we've got, what, 14 experience? I want to go out, I want to try and aim with at least 5 or 6 coming out of the final mission if I can. We'll see what happens though. I guess we should probably start and see if we can fit things into Carolyn's deck. So we've got Empty Vessel, which has Wish Eater on it. What's that? After you defeat an enemy, place 1 charge on them. I mean, we're defeating enemies fairly well. I mean, admittedly, probably would work better for Amanda. Alright, you're just lagging. Whatever. You know what? Dropping you down. Because the one over there is fine. I think it's because there's so much happening in the process. And I got first aid as well. Bring it over here. But Empty Vessel, when you defeat an enemy, you place 1 charge on it. When there are at least 3 charges on Empty Vessels, search your deck for the bonded card Wish Eater, and swap it with Empty Vessel, moving all charges from the Empty Vessels to Wish Eater. When you reveal a Skull, Cultist, Tome, or Monster Chaos token during a skill test, spend 1 charge. Cancel that Chaos token, heal 1 damage and horror. Forced if there are no charges. Search your bonded card for the Empty Vessel and swap it with Wish Eater. That's actually going to be really helpful, I think. So see if we can find somewhere to slot it into the deck, I guess. Ah, well. Boy. First things first, an easy swap is first aid for first aid. So I mean that's 3 experience. I think I know what I'm going to drop. I literally just saw the card. I think is going to be that. Because I've pulled it, I don't know how many times. Have I used it? Not at once. So we're going to swap out... reliable. Attached to an item as you control. I mean, there's a number of things that we could probably use it on, like, say... I mean, there's the sword cane. We can't use it on Necronomicon because its trigger ability is just gain resources. Fingerprint kit, it could work on. Wouldn't work on Book of Psalms. Wouldn't work on Kerosene. Wouldn't really work on Liquid Courage. I mean, it would work on the 45 automatic, and that's it. I mean, I think those are the only cards it would really work on. Oh no, it would work on... No, it wouldn't work on Hypnotic Therapy because it's not an item. It's a talent. Yeah. So like, it only works on 2 cards. I mean, if this deck was like heavily focused on firearms or something like that, reliable makes more sense, but it really doesn't. So I'm spending 7 experience for these. So we'll just put these to one side for the moment. So I mean, we've got 3 aces. We've got leadership. We've got cryptic writings. There's momentum. There's deduction, truth from fiction, and overpower. So, I mean, I was thinking... I was thinking of upgrading deduction. As well as overpowered. So I mean that's 4. Trying to think what it is that we don't really use. Practice makes perfect kind of is helpful. I was thinking maybe getting rid of, say, the something like in the know for something else. Hello, Glenn. How's it going, bro? How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of in the know. So, I mean, those are those two already dealt with. What is momentum? If this skill test is successful, reduce the difficulty of the next skill test you perform this phase by X, where X is the amount this skill test succeeded by to a maximum of 3. Yeah, all good? Yourself? Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you very much. I mean, it's Friday. Have you booked those tickets yet? You commit 3 copies of 3 aces to a skill test. The test automatically succeeds. Do not reveal the chaos. So mingle 3 cards and gain resources. Max once per test. Thank fuck. Yeah, true. I need some water. And no, I have sent you a message just before your stream. You must not have seen it. No. I have not seen it. So I won't stream tomorrow, that's fine. I won't stream in the afternoon, I'll do it Sunday instead. So you're free to come around at any point during the afternoon. Might get rid of Dr. Millen actually. Just silhouette. Where's that? Let's get rid of knife as well. Dr. Christopher, because you're too damn expensive. running out of hands. There's so many things that require hands that I want. Fair enough, it will likely be as soon as you finish shopping, because the Mighty Crawley is on okay, fair enough. Yeah, no worries. I'll let you know as soon as it's done then. Oh, what I become. I think you're going to lose the Fingerkin because we can get high enough. So that there is 3 cards for momentum. I'm a little young, don't know what I've become. Alright, well hang on a minute. Because the only reason why I'd have that card in there is if I had cards that played secrets. Or had secret counters. And I'm getting rid of the only card that had secret counters, there's no point in me putting that card in the deck. Yeah, that's the only card that used secrets, and I'm basically removing it for the cards who give secrets. I might just switch it actually for the cryptic writing, so I've got a base copy and a higher copy. Yeah. Alright, so those are all of those. I don't even know why you're in there. You're not ever gonna see the light of day in this deck. It's 20 minutes in and we haven't even started. I don't even know whether you'll see momentum. If you do see momentum, it'll only be 1 momentum. Man, I'm running out of cards I can put into these decks. I mean, I've put all of the ones that I've earmarked for Carolyn's, and I've got 2 left for Amanda. Either way, that's 8 experience. And this is 8 experience going to Carolyn's deck. And a bonded card. Excuse me. Oh, Glenn, the game at the end of the month is wait a minute. Wait a minute. When's the show? Is it the 27th? If you're still here, that is. Alright, we're almost getting there for starting. Deck has been shuffled sufficiently, I would say. Second deck to shuffle. That's gonna have to get moved, I think, which is a little annoying, but hey ho. Need to get a new arm so I can put my mic above my face. Got that there. Okay. Enough of that for the moment. So, Scenario 6, where doom awaits. You awaken to the sound of screeching. Fearing the worst, you grab your equipment and head outside to the streets of Dunwich. As soon as you step outside, you sense a foulness in the cold night air. An awful, pungent smell that can scarcely be described, and a heaviness to the atmosphere that makes it difficult to breathe. The citizens of Dunwich have sealed their doors, and the town feels quiet and lonesome. In the distance, a faint glow emanates from a hilltop above the village. You know of this hill from both your interactions with Zebulon and Armitage's records. It's called Sentinel Hill. The tale speaks of a satanic rites being performed there, rites in which great ritual pyres light up the night sky while the ground rumbles furiously below. Flocks of whippoorwills perch on the rooftops of the village around you, watching ominously as you climb inside Zebulon's old and beaten-up truck as you drive towards Sentinel Hill. More screeching fills the sky with an awful pitch that is painful to your ears. Everything you have read about and experienced in Dunwich has led to this. If the foul ritual Seth seeks to perform has anything to do with what Armitage and his colleagues prevented several months back, it will involve the favour of an ancient creature, Yog-Sothoth. Or Yog-Sothoth. Failing to stop this ritual may spell doom, not only Dunwich, but for the entire world. Check the campaign log. If Naomi has the investigators back, proceed to part 1. The path leading up to Sentinel Hill is narrow and torn up from Zebulon's truck as you park at the base of the hill and prepare to make the rest of the trip on foot. Just then you notice that you are not alone. Several men and women emerge from the woods behind you, brandishing firearms and lining you up in their sights. You raise your hands and brace for the worst. "Wait!" one of them says, raising his hands to the others. "I recognize you from the Clover Club." He grins toothily, and lowers his weapons. Naomi sends her regards. Curious, you ask what the gangsters are doing here. Miss O'Bannon had us investigate the attack on her fiancé's club, he explains. Turns out they were some men in Arkham behind the whole thing. Some bishop fellow and his lackeys. We tailed them all the way to this dump. Before he can explain further, the all too familiar rat-a-tat of a Tommy gun echoes across the hill. "That'll be Vinny. Come on, boys!" He beckons to the others to follow and runs up the hill, shaking your head. You do the same. The mobsters don't know what they're getting into. The lead investigator gains a clue from the token bank. 2 instead if there are 3 or 4 investigators. No? We get an extra clue. Pays to have them in the back pocket. Ugh. Alright. So, setup. Gather all the cards from the following encounters. Where Doom awaits, Beast Thralls, Sorcery, Bishops, Thralls, Striking Fear, Ancient Evils, and Chilling Cold. The sets are indicated by the following icons. Yeah, we've got those. Alright. So, let's have a quick switch back to our camera setup. So, we have Where Doom Awaits, that's Chilling Cold, that's Striking Fear, that's Ancient Evils, that there is Beast Thralls, this is Bishop Thralls, and this is Sorcery. So we'll just pop these just up here so we have some space to get everything on the board as it instructs. So I'll take this over here. We have our agenda to go up there. Oh my god, there is a lot of acts here. Wow, okay, so I've got 12 turns for the first agenda, so that's good. Hey, Cherry Crumble. Oh, this looks quite confusing. I did a little bit. It can be. Alright, those are all the locations. Alright. Pop those there for the moment. Okay, so put Base of the Hill, Ascending Path, and Sentinel Peak into play. Each investigator begins play at the base of the hill. Base of the hill? Alright, I can actually turn this back on now. Please do let me know if the volume is higher than me, or if it's quiet in the background. Ascending Path, Sentinel Peak. Remove 1 copy of Diverging Path from the game at random. Set the other 3 copies of Diverging Path aside out of play. Remove 1 copy of Altered Path. Okay. So we've got 4 of each. I just need someone from chat to give me a number between 1 and 4 twice. Three, okay. 1, 2, 3. Third one's being removed. And then these will go up here out of play. And 2, thank you very much. Second card. And they're up out of there. Okay. Set Seth Bishop aside out of play. Based on your difficulty level, add the following tokens to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. I'm playing on standard, so I need to find a -5. Yep, phone. You don't have to keep beeping at me. It's all good. I hear you. Oh wait, no, they're in fucking that box right there, aren't they? God damn it. -5. Oh my god, this is not that. Having a -5 in there is not fun. You can tell we're getting to the end game of this campaign. They're forcing me to put a -5 in there as well. Right. Okay. Depending on the following circumstance, a different version of Act 2 should be used for this scenario. Each other version of Act 2 is removed from the game. So check the campaign log. If the investigators restored Silas Bishop, use Ascendant Hill 1. Well, I don't think we did. I think we put him out. I think we put him to. Oh no, we banished him. So we don't use that. If the above is not true, check the campaign log. If the investigators failed to recover the Necronomicon, or if the Necronomicon was stolen, use Act 2 Ascending the Hill. Version 2. No, we didn't. So we're using Ascending the Hill Act version 3. Okay. Those get put aside then. Alright, so there's only 3 acts. That's okay. So that's a little easier, I guess. Check the campaign log. For each brood of Yog-Sothoth that escaped into the wild, add 1 doom to the agenda. Well, none did they? No brood escaped into the wild, so we don't do that. Okay, check the campaign log. If the investigators put Silas Bishop out of his misery, remnants of the creature's body have mutated and grown at Sentinel Hill. Put 1 Congregation of Spheres enemy from the Hideous Abominations encounter set into play at Ascending Path. Shuffle the rest of that set into the encounter deck. This set is indicated by the... Okay, no, we didn't do that. Shuffle the remainder of the cards to build the encounter deck. Cherry, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I've got no problem answering them. And I'll try as best as I can to explain what I'm doing. So, -5 going in. And also, just for reference, that is all of my player cards.
Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she
I'm just going to put this down there for the moment. All those up here.
One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the whalemen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack. Then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Okay, so they're about as shuffled as it can be, so we'll just shuffle these up quickly. Also, anyone in chat, or anyone who's watching this post, if you can suggest a good DMCA-free, like 1920s, or even 1920s, like speakeasy, horror-y playlists, let me know so I can use it for future Arkham videos, board game videos. Or if you can think of any good, or you know of any good DMCA-free playlists. This is on Spotify, because that's what I'm using. Any of those kind of fantasy-style ones, because the next big game I'm going to be playing will be Gloomhaven. So having a fantasy one for that, I think, would be really good. So if anyone knows of any on Spotify, so like, please let me know. I'll check my phone in a minute. Alright, and my desktop manager is messing up. And for some reason all the cards are sticking to my hands. That's helpful. That's what you need. So, I don't know when, but Resident Evil 8 will be played. Could be after Kingdom Hearts, depends on how quickly Kingdom Hearts is going. I don't really want to let it linger. I do want to kind of play it while it's still like a hot, fresh game. But it might take me maybe a month. I don't know. Might be like into next month that I'll play it on stream. I'm not sure yet. But Resident Evil 8 will be coming at some point. This deck is almost sufficiently shuffled, to my liking anyway. I will be playing Village, yes. That's Resident Evil 8. I said that they'll likely be either towards the end of the month or next month, I think, at this point. Because I really need to get started on Kingdom Hearts as the next community challenge game now that we've finished Yakuza. Alright, we pop this up here. So, very quickly, just pause that while we read this. So, Agenda 1. Calling forth the old ones. As you approach Sentinel Hill, you hear ancient Latin rites bellowed across the night. The time for action has come. If you cannot stop the sorcerers in Dunwich, who knows what terrors they might unleash upon the world. And our act A vibrant arcane energy fills the air with a bone-rattling chill. The energy swirls around the crushed trails before you and seeps down several other paths before disappearing. Disappearing. I thought it was dissipating. Disappearing. Objective. When the investigators have collected the required number of clues, they must immediately spend them and advance. And our required number is 2 times the number of investigators. So we have 2 investigators, so that is 4. We need 4 clues. We already have 1, which is a good sign. Also, Glenn, as I was saying, if we are not busy on the 29th, because I can't remember what dates we're busy or whatever, that evening will be Mario Kart. I'm not giving a choice this month. It's just going to be Mario Kart, and next month will be his quiz time. So if you're free on the 29th for Mario Kart, then you're more than welcome to join, as well as anyone else in chat. You're all free to join then as well. Okay, so put the music back in here. So we need 3 and 2 mental trauma. 5 resources apiece. Yeah, we are out to dinner, me and Becca, but that is at 6, so we'll be back to play that. Cool. Sounds good. Alright, so we need to draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we have Studious on Amanda. And we want to pop that back into the deck. That's good. Those are good to keep, as well as possibly that, actually. And we'll throw that back in. Yep. So we're going to return 2 cards to the deck. And pull 2 more. No, right. Okay, but one of them is one of our bad cards. We don't really want that. Okay, that's fine. And that could hinder us greatly from the get-go. No worries. Having it in hand is helpful. We cycle through cards incredibly quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we don't have Studious for Carolyn because she can't take it. I'm going to send one card back into the deck for Carolyn. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, so game will start. We had the Four of Cups in hand at the beginning of the game, so we get to play that automatically, which gives Carolyn +1 willpower. We have to draw one card. It's not great, actually. Gonna place Guts. It's not the best card to place to start with, but it's a card at the very least. So Guts gets placed under Amanda. Man, this actually is a terrible hand. Thinking on it, I probably should have mulliganed the entire thing. Never mind. All right, so it's the player phase. Oh, I need to check and see what Doom Awaits does. So. Easy standard. On a skull, it's -1, -3 if you are on an altered location. Okay. Cultist, reveal another token. Cancel the effects and icon of each skill card committed to this test. Ugh. Tome. -4. Or -2. -4 if it is Agenda 2. Monster, -X. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. X is the total printed cost of those discarded cards. Jesus Christ. That's rough. Anyway, it's the start of game. So, base of the hill. The long slope of Sentinel Hill rises before you, cresting in the jagged edges of Sentinel Peak. Shroud of 3, 0 clues. Base of the hill is connected to each copy of Diverging Paths. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, you may put a random set-aside Diverging Path into play, limited to once per round. And resign. This is more than I signed up for. Alright. It's kind of useless, so if we do 1, 2... Investigate for 3. I think that's probably the play. So we're going to start with Carolyn. And for 3 costs, I'm going to play the Book of Psalms, which has 4 secrets. Spend 1 secret, which is what I'm going to do now. And I can heal 1 horror from an investigator at my location. When I heal horror, that investigator gains a resource. And I get to add 2 blessed tokens. To the Chaos Pouch. In they go. And then lastly, we are going to investigate the area, seeing if we can find a diverging path. So we're testing 4 against 3. Skull, okay, -1. It's not great, but let's take the top diverging path. Alright, and that's got 2 clues on it. Eerie Glade. Forced. After you reveal Eerie Glade, discard the top 2 cards of your deck for each action you have remaining. Ho ho ho. I'm glad I'd done that last. I got no actions remaining, so yeah, we're done. So it is now Amanda's turn. So Amanda's first action, she's going to go into the Eerie Glade. I'm then, as a fast action, going to play Magnifying Glass. Up there, please, so I've got some room. Just also realised I don't actually have any room for my discards. For my second action, I'm going to pay 2 resources to play the Hawkeye Folding Camera. I'm then going to pay another 2 resources as a fast action. On the fast action, working a hunch to discover a clue at my location. Excuse me. So first was move, Magnifying Glass, Hawkeye was second, working a hunch was fast, so we've got 1 action left, and I'm going to attempt to I'm going to attempt to investigate. I mean, I'm running 3 against 4, so I'm at a disadvantage here, so I need +1. That's the only card that can... That's the only token... The +1 or a blessed token. They're the only ones that can help. Obviously, Guts is committed, but it doesn't add anything to this test. We got a 1. But is that a plus or a minus? It is +1. So that gives us what we need. So that is another clue. But more importantly, we got a point on the Hawkeye Folding Camera. That's actually a very strong start. I like this. I like this start a lot. Okay. So with that, we go on to the next phase, which is the enemy phase. We have no enemies on the field, which is a good sign. Don't forget, chat. There are obviously new things in the channel point redemptions that you could redeem if you so choose. So have a browse and see what there is. Anything catches your eye. Nothing interesting. Okay. Alright, so we have no enemies, so it's on to the upkeep. We gain a resource each. We draw a card each. Kerosene, okay. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Hand sizes right now are fine, so that's all good. So, we place a Doom on the agenda, and then we have to pull from the agenda deck. You know, the fun time. Oh, bloody hell. While the avian thrall is being attacked using a ranged firearm or spell, it gains -3 fights. Damn it! It's got 4 HP. Alright, Carolyn. Oh! Okay. Furthest location away from you. That's okay. Lupine Thrall. Actually, I didn't even read what's happens up here, so... The additional cost to move to Sentinel, who the investigators must spend 2 times the number of investigators' clues as a group, and that's 4. But we have that, as soon as we get the right required number, that automatically activates. Is there anything that's up here? The path leading further up to the hill is marked. You cannot move into the ascending path. Okay. So we can't even move up towards the top yet. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is Arkham giveth, Arkham taketh. Oh dear. Alright, what are we doing? Well, it's the new phase. Oh wait, no, I got to draw a card for succeeding, right? So, we discard the card underneath Amanda, and then we draw a card. Not particularly helpful, but we'll go with it. We'll put Warren Rice underneath. I didn't really want to. I wanted the extra knowledge. But that avian thrall has scarpered all of my plans. Alright. Don't really know what I want to do. Could be investigate, move, right here. I need to try to deal with the avian, but don't have the resources, which sucks. Alright, no. Is there any way I can deal with that? If I evade, I have 2 turns to deal with it. So, Carolyn is... Yeah, we're going to start with Carolyn. We'll do the investigate, because I don't need to do... the heal. If we get lucky, we might find an area that Amanda can directly move to. So, yeah, we're doing, what's that, 4 against 3. Zero. Okay. So we successfully gained the next diverging path. Destroyed path forced. After you reveal destroyed path, place 2 doom. Oh, Jesus Christ, 2 doom on it. Investigate. If you succeed, discover. Instead of discovering clue, remove 1 doom from destroyed path. Shit, it's not connected to it. Okay, well, we can't do that again. So do we? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Because you have nothing that can deal with the avian thrall right now. So you want to let me get rid of that. Get rid of one of those, yeah. 2. And then she's going to investigate 3 against 4. One again, and it is the +1. So we got rid of one of the doom. Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, so Amanda. We're going to try and evade the avian thrall. We're just going to commit the one card we've got underneath, which gives us +1 to speed. So we're currently breaking even, which is good. Ah, ooh, we got the blessed token. Auto success. Okay, that's good. So that gets removed from the chaos bag. So that'll give me +2. That doubles what I've got on the thing, so that's 2 books and 2 question marks, so that's another 2. So that's 6. So we dodged. So this becomes exhausted at this location. So that was our first action. My second action is going to be to 2 for the bandolier. And then third action is I'm going to go back up to the... well, back to the base of the hill. And then I'm going to take magnifying glass into my hand as a quick action. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, enemy phase. He's exhausted. He moves. Upkeep. You are no longer exhausted. Gain a resource each. Draw a card. Each. And then it's top of the round, so we place a Doom. Calling forth the old ones. Doom has not been met. Amanda pulls Light of a Forgemon. Peril, Pact, Power, Revolution. You must attach Light of Forgemon to either the current agenda or the current act. Limit once per agenda or act. Treat all damage as direct damage and all horror as direct horror. Ooh. Now let's put it on the act. because that at least means that it won't stay around for long, hopefully. And location with the most clues. There isn't one, so we got a thrall. What's out there? Yeah. We can't get rid of it. Okay, so we discard the card underneath Amanda. Pull one. I am going to place Otherworldly Compass underneath Amanda for this round. Can hold on to that for the next round. Mainly because we're running out of hands. We've got the main things that we need our hand slots for. I might even be tempted to get rid of the magnifying glass soon. Okay, so we're gonna start with Amanda. So she's going to investigate this area. So she's currently running 4 against 3 as well. That's not too bad. One, and it is -1? Yeah, -1, so that takes us to 3. So we've got the final diverging path in play. I didn't actually read the back of this, so a path off the beaten trail deeper into the woods surrounding Sentinel Hill. I don't read all of these either. So the eerie glade, there is no sound here. No leaves rustling, no birds chirp, and not even the wind can be heard. So, frozen spring. Dunwich Wood. So, despite the temperature of the air, this spring has frozen over completely. So, forced. After you reveal frozen spring, lose the remainder of the actions and immediately end your turn. Oh, shit. Shit! 2 clues there. That's not good! That's actually fucking terrible! Back! Oh man, this is harsh. Strax, how is it going, sir? How are you doing today? How is Bloodborne? Give you a shout out. Anyone in my chat, if you are not following Strax, you really should go over there, give him a follow, spread that love. It's what you like to see. He was last seen playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I'm at the last 2 bosses now. Nice. Which 2 bosses? Hey, you know, no worries for the shout, man. No worries. Alright. You're there. And you'll move. Shit! Ah, this is terrible! Trashy cover band. I know most of the bosses, so it's fine. Go for it. Being stuck in the base of the hill really hinders me here. Because I'm gonna get 2-pronged. I wanted to answer them on my own terms. Ah, okay, so you have done that. You've sliced the moon or whatever. Hello, Vespartan. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, that one piece of frickin' land really screwed me over. Okay. Well, the show must go on. Carolyn. What is your moves here? I think is getting up to try and mitigate as much pain as possible, I think. So it is clearing the destroyed path, so we got rid of the doom. Alright, man. I'll go to sleep now, and I'll catch you next time, buddy. Hey, no worries, Strax. You have a very good sleep. Get some rest, and I will catch you soon, man. Alright. We're investigating 3 against 4. Skull, -1, so we succeed. Got rid of that. Okay, that was our first action. Our second action has to be heading back up. So we're both in here. So we can both intercept these 2 enemies. We want to spread the pain. We don't want to get caught. Thank you for the lurk. Sink into those shadows, waiting for the raid, so you can shine to become a legend. Please, chat, don't forget, please do spend those bronzinios if you have them. There are things that you can spend things on. I can play my sword cane. And playing it allows me to do my attacks. That'd be a waste if I hold on to it for the moment. I think it is to heal. So I'm going to use one charge of the Book of Psalms, and I'm going to heal a point from Amanda. She gains a resource, and we get to add another 2 blessed tokens. To the Chaos pouch, which is a good thing. More Chaos or more blessed tokens in there. It's fantastic. So that's 3 we've currently got in there. And that's my 3rd action. Now for the pain. Enemy phase. You don't move because you're not a hunter. You do. And so do you. You are going to be engaged once again with Amanda. And you are going to get engaged with Carolyn. Alright. And yeah, they attack, so that's 1 damage, 1 sanity each. Not the greatest, but not the worst. Most definitely could be worse. Alright, yeah. Treat all damage. Treat all damage is direct damage and horror is direct horror, yeah. So they have to go on to me. We need to get that path sorted. Okay, right. Drop that. Fuck. Ancient Evils. Place 1. Doom. Vortex of Time. Revelation. Each investigator at a Sentinel Hill location. Fuck. Tests Willpower 4. Each investigator who fails takes 2 damage. Alright, well, we'll start with Carolyn as she pulled it first. Oh wait, I didn't do my upkeep. What my fuck? Whatever. It's out of order, but I don't care. Upkeep. Bop, bop. Draw a card. Okay, draw another card. Fantastic. That's actually helpful. Well, I say it's actually helpful. It's helpful if I'm not in boxy combat. Alright, anyway. Willpower 4. One drive, I don't care. You got 1. +1. Okay, fine, we succeed. We don't take damage. Amanda. You have 3 against 4, so you're kind of fucked. I need... Skull. Oh, okay, cultist. Reveal another token. Cancel the effect of icons of each skill card committed to this test. We're not skimming anything because it's fine. We don't have anything to commit. One +1. Oh god, we met it. Great. Whew, okay. Okay, so new round. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. We discard the card underneath. We draw a new card. Alright. I think at this point it's overpower. So we evade. I'm going to set up for the next turn to deal with this avian thrall. I still got 8 turns on the agenda, so I'm okay. So the first thing to do is to evade. And we got +1? Yeah, +1 again. Okay, great. So we managed to evade the avian thrall. So it is exhausted at the base of the hill now. So that's my first action. My second action is for 0 to play Lita Chandler. While I control Lita Chandler, she gains... Each investigator at your location gains +1 might. When an investigator at your location successfully attacks a monster, that investigator deals +1 damage. And then for my third action, for a cost of 4, I'm going to play the Ornate Bow, which is a 2-handed weapon, but because I'm using the bandolier, because I've also got the Hawkeye folding camera, I can equip it. Weird. Ugh. That's some good ass mead. Little young. So I'm now set up, and it's got 1 ammo on it. So the Ornate Bow, spend 1 ammo fight. This attack uses speed instead of might. You get +2 speed and you deal +2 damage for this attack. Mead indeed, Fist of Valhalla, mead indeed. I'm drinking a whiskey mead, whiskey honey mead. It is smooth as silk. I wasted that card. I wasn't attacking, that was a waste. Bollocks. Oh well. You fucked up. You live with your mistakes. So, Carolyn. Are you going to be able to do anything? Yeah, you can, actually. So, I'm going to pay 2 to play Sword Cane. Playing Sword Cane does not provoke an attack of opportunity. After you play Sword Cane, immediately trigger its activate effect without paying its costs. So we get a free hit on this Thrall, and we don't have to pay its activation. We don't have to pay its exhaust costs. Fight or evade, you may use your willpower for this test in place of your fight or your might or your strength or your speed. We're going to be using our willpower because our willpower is 4, so we're doing 4 against 4 for an attack. How are you doing today anyway, Valhalla? I hope you're doing well. That's a good start. That's the blessed token. So we have to pull another token. Auto success. Oh my! Pulling a blessed gives me an auto success. I'll take that. So that's +1. So I mean that's already 7. So we're hitting it. We're hitting it for 2 damage because Lita is here. That gets removed from the pouch. That goes back in, but I can heal horror from one of us. I'm gonna heal horror from Amanda, and she gains a resource. Okay. So that's my first action. I may as well go in for the kill. So for my second action, I'm going to attack the Lupine Thrall. So I exhaust Sword Cane. Zero. Alright, so we hit, we kill it. That's what you like to see. So that was my second action. Third action. I'm gonna move to the Frozen Springs. Okay, so enemy phase. You're not doing anything. You can't move. So upkeep. Gain a resource and draw a card each. Okay. Dr. Francis. And Abbas Alera de Baez. Okay. Ooh. So we're back to, well, it's the upkeep, so yeah, you're no longer exhausted. You are so dead. So top of the round. Put one Doom on there. And then we draw a card. Beyond the Veil, Surge. If put Beyond the Veil, it's playing in your threat area if there's no copy of it. Oh shit! I don't want Beyond the Veil. Okay, that's bad. Spaces between. Flip each non-Sentinel Hill location to its unrevealed location, removing any clues from it. Each investigator and enemy location will immediately move to the nearest Sentinel Hill location. Shuffle all non-Sentinel Hill locations. Players do not know which is which. Fuck! Oh wait, that had Surge, so that was technically... That's technically Amanda. But at least in yours it's fine, because we hardly get through your deck. Okay, that's a dead card. At least I think both of those are done. And we got both the Beyond the Veils up on the field. Okay. God, that was a pain. So, we draw a card. Helpful, I guess. We discard that underneath. Gain 2 resources after you draw cryptic writings during your turn. Play it. We gain 2 cards, or 2 resources. Magnifying glass underneath Amanda. Good man, just at work? Eh, no worries. Did you... Oh, yeah, the usual, yeah. Did you ever get it, because you were planning on trying to get it changed so you were working like a day shift or something like that, weren't you, on a Friday? Or an earlier shift or something like that? Did that ever come to pass? End of May, possibly. Ah, okay. Alright, what would be the best course here? I think the best course actually would be Carolyn. Here we summon... we cast the Summon Hound. Gotta get this round of experiments done. That's fair. Science isn't gonna test itself. Yeah, okay, so we... Alright, that's no longer exhausted. So yeah, we play Summoned Hound for 3.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the
Was it
Billy
Billy
O.T.
O.T.?
The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down below me. Bully boys blow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down
Put that
on
into the
her
deck, shuffle it quickly.
the captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Second action is we'll just investigate the area.
The water, the whale's tail came up and caught her, all hands to the side.
So that's 4 against the 3.
When she dived down low. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no.
Surprised you're not playing the village. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Fridays is a day I cannot and I will not change from board games at all under any circumstance. Really, I think I've done it once, maybe twice. But if I can play board games, I will play board games. And the unfortunate thing is, I don't think I'm going to get to Village until the end of the month. Because I want to get Kingdom Hearts started. And probably once I'm a good way into that, then I'll go and play the Village. Woof. I won't leave it as long as I did for Resident Evil 7. That's for sure. But I mean, the thing is that the game is so new that anyone who's watching it will go and watch any of the large streamers. I'm not gonna play it till tomorrow night. That's fair. I won't be on Monster Hunter tomorrow. I might be on Monster Hunter like offline. I won't be streaming it. Glenn's coming over. Alright, we're investigating. That's correct. No, we're going to investigate with the summoned hound. So we're running 5 against 3. I'll probably still come on for a couple of hunts because I don't think he's going to be here the entire time, but he is popping around. Alright. +1, I believe. Yeah, +1. So the summoned hounds investigate allows us to get Frozen Springs. After you reveal Frozen Springs, lose the remainder of your actions and immediately end your turn. Okay. Let me know, man. Yeah, no, I will do. I will do, man. Ugh. Okay, well we lose 2 turns, but hey, it is what it is. 2 actions, but it is what it is. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to shoot that bloody avian thrall. So I'm going to use the ammo from the ornate bow. That gives me +2 fight. On +2 to my speed. So I'm currently running 4 against this 5. But as this is a ranged weapon, it loses -3. So it's down at 2. So it's 4 against 2 right now. One once again, -1, -1. Great. So yeah, we hit it, and we get +2. We get the base 1 damage for the attack, +2 from the ornate bow, and +1 from lead. So that's 4 damage. That kills the avian thrall. Second action, move to the Frozen Springs. Third action is we're going to investigate and get that clue. I don't think I've got anything to automatically gain a clue, have I? No. That's fine. Stop singing and play the game. Zero. Which is enough because we got the +1 from the magnifying glass underneath. Great. So we gain a clue, and that is our 4th clue. So, objective. When the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them in advance. So, 4 clues have been spent. During your search through the wooded paths around the base of Sentinel Hill, you come across a startling sight. A herd of sheep lay dead upon the ground in a secluded clearing, their bloodied carcasses placed in a strange but careful pattern. Holding your nose against the stench of death, you step over the mangled sheep on your way to the centre of the odd formation. In the centre of the sheep lies the corpse of a man. A clear jewel has been firmly pressed into his forehead, caving in the front of his skull, but his eyes are wide, his face contorted in a vision of fear, as if beseeching you for mercy. Though you know better, you check for a pulse. As you touch the man's skin, the jewel in his forehead dissolves, and the woods around you seem to clear. The arcane presence masking the path further up Arcane Hill has faded. Reveal ascended path. Remove all clues from each location in play. So, ascended path. When you try to follow the path leading up Sentinel Hill, you somehow end up walking in a perpetual loop. Each time you stop to find your bearings, you find yourself back at the base of the hill again. So, ascending path. Ascending paths connect to each copy of Altered Path. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, pick a random set-aside Altered Path into play, limited to once per round. Alright, that gets discarded. There's probably another one in the deck somewhere. So, ascending the hill. As you ascend the hill, the environment around you grows increasingly strange and otherworldly. The arcane energy feels even stronger here, crackling in the air and crawling at your skin. Clues cannot be placed on altered locations. Objective: when the investigators enter Sentinel Peak, advance. Oh, clues cannot be placed on a non-altered location. Okay, well, Frozen Springs is a waste then. Attack, move. Okay, yeah, so it's now enemy phase. You do nothing, so it's upkeep. You are no longer exhausted. Gain a clue, draw a card. Cool. Fantastic. Okay. Start of the round. So we place a Doom on the frickin' agenda. We're at 6 of 12. That's not great. Amanda. If there's no Abomination enemies in play. Are you an Abomination? You are an Abomination. Altered Beasts. Otherwise, choose an Abomination enemy. Heal all damage from the enemy attached to it. Force, when you enter attached enemy location or vice versa, take 1 horror. Okay. That's fine because I'm not going to be using that anymore, but... Okay, so new round, so that means we draw a card. Discard the card. One, two, yeah, okay, so we're gonna place preparation underneath. So we can try and get some use out of that. So the first things first is we're gonna go with Carolyn. She's gonna move up to the ascending path. We're going to then use the summoned hound special ability to investigate. It's 3 against 5. Zero. So we get to draw a card. Altered Path. Forced. After you revealed lost memories, take 1 horror for each action you have remaining. Fucking A. 2 horror. It's got 2 clues on it, I guess. No, it's 1 horror. No, it's 2 horror. Fuck me, that's not good. Okay, so there it is. Sorry, looking for the water bottle. I think I'm gonna get water in this actually. Okay, we've got 4 horror left. I need to heal some of that horror off me. Realizing having this on random, not the smartest idea. If we play that, I can heal another 1 horror off of me. Do I just want to move and try and get the clues though? We have 5 more turns after this. I think we're okay. You're 1, 2, investigate on 3. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to play the Medico della Peste for 1, which heals me a horror, and I gain a resource. I'm then going to use the book, another charge of the Book of Psalms, to heal a horror, but I gain a resource, and I also get to put another 2 blessed tokens into the Chaos Pouch. So we're currently with 4 blessed tokens in there. We're stacking that deck, as it were. Okay, so first action is to move to the Altered Past. Second action is to go into Lost Memories. Third action is to investigate. And we've got preparation. So we're committing preparation, which gives us 5 against 2. Which is a good thing. Skull. That's -3 because we are in an altered location. So no, this shouldn't be here. This can't be here. Alright. But we still managed to succeed, so we gain the clue. And as we succeed, we get to draw 1 card. We didn't succeed by 2 or more. We just succeeded, so we do get to draw a card. Manual dexterity. Okay. That goes underneath there. Excuse me. Okay. So that is the end of turn, I guess. You're not doing anything. Upkeep, you get refreshed. You gain a resource each, you draw a card each. Top of the round. Doom, 7 of 12. Draw. Devotee of the Key. Spawn at the base of the hill. 4. So at the end of the enemy phase, Devotee of the Key moves 1 towards Sentinel Peak. Devotee of the Key is already at Sentinel Peak, discard and add 2 Doom to the current agenda. Location with the most clues, you come here. You would be engaged with Amanda because you're at the same location. That's fine. Alright, so it's now a new round. So we draw a card. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so we're needing to use cards soon. Fade away, we tread. Discard a card. And I think let's do Eye of Truth. Hopefully we get a card that can be attached to. Get away. Okay, so we attack the thrall that is attacking us, that doesn't engage with us. We've got Eye of Truth, which adds 4. So it's we've got 2 base fight with the 6 or the 4. It gives us 6 plus 1 from Lita, so it's 7 against 2. -5. Very lucky that Eye of Truth gives us 4. But Lita still gives us the +1, so that is enough to kill it. So that's our first action. Our second action will be to investigate. Right, bro, I'm off. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me know when you're home. Yeah, will do, bro, will do. You have a good evening. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. So, yeah, we're going to investigate. So it is currently 6 against 2. Zero. Okay. So we gain this final clue. We gain another piece of evidence on the folding camera. I think we're going to notch the ornate bow with another arrow. Caroline, what are you doing? Right, we are going to use the last charge of the Book of Psalms to heal horror from ourselves. And that gives us another 2 blessed tokens. So there's now 6 blessed tokens in the Chaos Pouch. My first action. What's my second action? Second action is I'm going to investigate. So I'm investigating 4 against 3. Zero. So we get another altered location. Please no whammy, please no whammy. 4, after you reveal a tear in the path. Oh, what's this one say anyway? On the back. A shiver courses up your spine as you step forth onto the path, its roots touched by bizarre arcane power. So, after you reveal a tear in the path, take 2 damage if you have no actions remaining. Well, no, we've still got 1 action left, and there's 2 clues here. So for our third action is we're going to actually move into a tear in the path. Yeah, because he'll go there, we move in and we go in for the kill. Because if he comes into us, he damages us. Oh. And then we're going to use the Summoned Hound's ability to investigate for us. 5 against 3. Zero. So we gain a clue. Alright, so we just need 1 more clue, then we can get into the final area. Okay, so enemy phase. You're not doing anything. End of enemy phase. You move up 1. Upkeep. You are refreshed. Resource each. Are you 2 connecting paths? Heck, no, you're not. Why would you be? That'd be helpful. You draw a card each. Deduction. Okay, if this goes successful on investigating a location, discover 1 clue. That location at 2 additional clues instead. If you, yeah, that would be 3 clues you could get. Oh. Nope. Don't need you beeping off. Thank you. And you get emergency cash. Okay, so we got resource generation if we need it. Top of the round. We draw cards. Visions of Futures Past. Test. Willpower 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of your deck. Oh! Fantastic! That's actually perfect because we have the Eye of Truth. I like how it looks like the Eye of Truth is holographic with the green screen filter. So, we're testing willpower. My willpower base is 2. I get +1 from the Hawkeye Fell encounter. Powdered Luck, how's it going? How are you doing? It goes well over here. How are you doing? How is your Friday? Give you a very quick shout out. Anyone in my chat, if you're not following Powdered Luck, go and give him a follow. He has some chill vibes going on over there. He was last seen playing Call of Duty Warzone. I'm doing good, having a good day. Sounds good to me. Good all round. Anyway, sorry, I was in the middle of a skill check. Oh man, thanks, appreciate it. Hey, no worries, man. We're all here to grow. Anyone in my chat, please do consider going over there. He's a fantastic gentleman. We've got 4 more turns until bad shit goes down. Or till worse shit goes down, I should say. Visions of Futures Past, testing 5 willpower. If I fail, I discard. For each point I fail by, I discard cards on the top of my deck. I'm currently running on a base willpower of 2. I got +1 from the Hawkeye, which is 3, and I got 4 from there is 7. So 7 against 5. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Get -2. Alright. So that takes me down to 5, so that's technically a success. And with the effects of the Eye of Truth, if a skill test on a treachery and the test is successful, this is a treachery, add that treachery to the victory display attached with the Eye of Truth. While attached, the Eye of Truth contributes its skill icons to all tests on copies of that attached treachery. So, anytime we get Visions of Futures Past, we now automatically get 4 question marks. Okay, so, Carol Ann, what do you pull for me? What luck! Visions of Futures Past. I have a base 3 of willpower with Carol Ann, +1 from the 4 of Cups. Which is perfect. So, we're running 4, with the extra 4 over there is 8. 8 against 5. We're kind of sitting pretty, we can still fail this. But, well, we're not too bad. We're not too bad. And we got Skull. We're at an altered location, so it's -3. Which is still enough. Which is just enough, right? My math is off. I must be off, dude, but I'll be lurking. May luck be with you. Thank you very much. I do kind of need luck in this game. You have a good day. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, it was -3. We were at 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. Yeah, so that's fine. Excuse me. What was this saying? Yeah, okay. It's over, same story. Lose love and glory. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. Right. It's a new turn, so we need to deal with Amanda's ability. Prep a plan of action. I think we drop plan of action. No. Manual dexterity. No, we can save manual dexterity. I think it will be plan of action. Alright, so. First action. Move. Have her move up here. She'll automatically get engaged with this guy as we moved into the area. Second action is to attack. We're gonna fire the ornate bow. So speed +2. Plan of action gets committed. +2, or use speed. It uses it gives us +2 speed, so it's 4 against 3. Plus the question mark is 5. 5 against 3. -1 is 4. We do 1 damage, +2 from the bow is 3. Back, had to restart net, wind knocked it out. That sucks. But that's 3 damage, so we kill the devotee of the key. Well, welcome back, Vespartan, I appreciate it. So where are we at in the game? We're about at the midpoint. We've got 8 Doom on the agenda. Just killed an enemy. Because I succeeded, I get to draw a card. Vicious Blow. Actually, that's actually be really fucking good. It's a good card to pull at this point. Plan of action goes back underneath there. And the only thing we're going to do is just notch another bow. Notch another arrow on the bow. I'm going to have to start discarding cards. I don't know what to discard though. We may not be needing to investigate much, but we'll find out soon enough. Also, no one's redeemed any points today, so feel free to redeem some points if you want, Vespartan. I would appreciate it. Okay, so if we... it's still doing its loading bit on and off, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Do you mean like the video is buffering? Like there's a circle in the center? Because I've just been having that constantly on Twitch recently. I think it's just Twitch in general is having some issues. So if we investigate ourselves, that's 2 actions left. 1 action we move up. I'd never be a breezer, I'd rather be a freak, I'd rather be a diva, I'd rather be a streamer, I'd rather be a singer, in a trashy cover band. What I need to do is I need to add on here somewhere when I'm playing music, what's going on, what song's being played. I gotta speak to some people. Well, I need to gain this clue for 1. That's a given. 2 is move up. 3 would be moving into the other area, but then I wouldn't be able to play anything else. Atrum X, Atrum X. Thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate it, and welcome, welcome. Lurk in the shadows and wait for that raid, where you can shine and become a legend. I think the best course of action is to investigate, move up, play another ally. The reason for that is I'm going to play Abbess Algeria Debasse, and I'm going to use her activated ability basically to get a free move for Amanda next turn. Oh no, a free move for Carolyn next turn, so I'll move with Amanda in there so I can attack. That's the plan. So, first things first though is I need to get that clue. So I'm running... we're not going to be using the Summoned Hound, so I might as well use the Summoned Hound's ability now to see if I can get it. So he's investigating 5 against 3. -4. No, we fail. Alright. So my investigation is auto success. I mean, I was already running, I was already 1 higher, but that gives me 5. But what it does allow me to do is heal a horror from myself and gain a resource. And we gain this clue. So we now have 2 left. We move up here. And then at the cost of 4 resources, I can play Abbess Algeria Debasse. Also, if you have any questions about any of the points challenges or the points redemptions in thing, either activate it or ask a question. I've got no problem answering. Have you got any questions about the game as well, or mechanics or anything like that? I am happy to answer those questions as well. Alright, so it is now the enemy phase. You're still not doing anything. You've been there for a while not doing anything, which I'm glad for. I mean, you technically would be frozen, but you're not doing anything. It's fine. So upkeep. Gain a resource each, and you draw a card each. Oh no, that's not good. Paranoia. Discard all of your resources. I mean, it could have been all of my cards. That would have been worse. 2, 4... I think I had 8, yeah. I also need to discard my hand down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Shit, yeah. Okay, what are we gonna get rid of? Well, I'm not getting rid of that now. I think it is gonna have. I think it's gonna be Dr. Francis and Death tarot card. Did I draw a card for Carolyn? Chat, help me out here. Did I draw a card for Carolyn? I can't remember. I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. That's actually really fucking helpful to pull right now. Especially with Beyond the Veil on the field threatening me. Okay. Top of the round, so we place 1 Doom on the agenda, so it's 9 of 12. There's already 1 attached. So I can't gain Altered Beast again. So technically he has Surge. Oh shit, okay. Vortex of Time. Each investigator at a Sentinel Hill location tests Willpower 4. Each investigator fails, they take... if each investigator who fails takes 2 damage. We'll start with Amanda. So we're committing Plan of Action. Great, that actually has Willpower on it. That's helpful. So we're at 4. No, we're at 5. Zero. Great. Carolyn. Come on. Something good. The Elder Sign, so +1. And I get to heal sanity. Gonna heal from Amanda. And Amanda gains a resource back that she lost. And then Carolyn. Obscuring Fog. Fantastic. That's fine with me. So we're done here. Okay. New round, I guess. So we discard Plan of Action and we draw a card. Shit. Excuse me, Whispering Depths. Okay. That has to go underneath it. That basically means I now get minus -1 to my skill check. Shite. Okay, so we want order of play here. We want Amanda to go first because we want Amanda to move in. Amanda moves in, that aggroes. Amanda attacks and kills it. She takes 1 horror, but that's fine. And then we see what else happens. When we move in, obviously, more bad shit happens. So, and then Caroline follows in afterwards, and we can deal with anything that happens from there. Okay, so Amanda, spending the 4 clues that we have, moves into Sentinel Peak. An arcane wall blocks. Excuse me. I'm talking Spotify. So, an arcane wall blocks the path further up the hill, leading towards the peak. Crap. Okay, forced. When an investigator at this location draws a hex card, the investigator takes 1 damage. Oh shit, okay. It was here that the Wheatleys used to build up their hellish fires and to chant their hellish rituals. Well, there's 4 clues here. If we can get it, that's 2 victory points. And we're gonna try. Obviously this comes into here. We take 1 horror. Yeah, it is what it is. Just need to make sure we don't freaking get a hex. There's probably a ton of fucking hexes in the deck. And this advances. Approaching the peak of Sentinel Hill, you are confronted by several citizens of Dunwich. The man in the centre of the circle is desperately trying to complete a Latin incantation. "It's not working, Seth!" one of the men cries out. "What are we gonna do?" The man in the centre of stops his chant and pulls out a cobbler knife. "The father demands a blood sacrifice," he declares, and his face twists into a crazed expression. Before you can react, he slits his left wrist with the knife, dropping to his knees in agony. The headstone at the altar behind him splits open. A torrent of energy pours out of the stone, coalescing in from the open gate. Seth holds onto the stone in front of him to prevent himself from being sucked into the gate, but several of the others are startled and pulled through it. You barely manage to dig your heels in and grab hold of a nearby rock in time to resist the pull of the gate. Seth rises, wounded, but alive. An expression of pride spreads across his pained face. Put the set-aside Seth Bishop enemy into play at Sentinel Peak with 1 times the number of investigated damage on him. Alright, Seth. Sentinel Peak with 2 damage already. So he has 3 times the number of investigators. So that's 6 damage. That's 6 HP. He's retaliated. "And he comes," says he, "Miss Corey, and how has sought to look for Seth's cause. Frightened is he was, and unfounded and founded in the upper pastures, nigh the devil's hop yard, in an awful shape. Half on clean gone, enough nine huff and nigh huff o' them that's left is sucked most dry o' blood, with sores on 'em." I believe that was an actual chant. Either way, he has 2 damage on him, And he's retaliated, but he has 3 HP, so he has 4 HP. I mean, he's not surviving. So. From the ruins of the headstones on the altar at... So, the gate opens. From the ruins of the headstone on the altar at the hill's peak, a gateway of churning, vibrant energy has appeared. A force like a hurricane erupts from the gate, bending trees and pulling debris onto it. The howling of the gate drowns out all other sound. Somehow you must find a way to close the gate. Objective: only investigators at Sentinel Peak may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. So we need 4 clues. Okay, so we've made our first move, which is to move there. Our second action, I can turn music back on now. Our second action is going to be attacking the thrall with our ornate bow, else we won't be able to do anything. So we're currently hitting against 2. We've got 3. Alright, we got a +2, so we have to draw another token as it's a blessed token. Zero. Okay, so the blessed token gets removed. And it's 3 damage. We've killed the thrall. That was my second action. Third action. Do I attack Seth? Or do I notch? Or do I investigate? I notch because of the minus. Oh wow, 5? Yeah, I notch because that is a lot of attack on Seth. So that is Amanda's turn. So I think the first thing is for Carolyn is I think we exhaust and I think we move up. Yeah, we exhaust and we move up. We exhaust Abbess Allergibias, which basically says allows me to move from her location to a connecting location, or move to her location from a connecting location. And investigate can trigger this ability. So we move up for free. That's not one of our actions. So at a cost of 2, I'm then going to play Scene of the Crime. Play only as your first action, which this is now, as we used Abbess to move for free. Discover 1 clue at your location. 2, instead, if there is an enemy at your location, it does not provoke an attack of opportunity. So we gain 2 clues. I mean, technically, actually, Seth would be engaged with us as we... Would he be? Would he be engaged with... No, he'd be engaged with, Amanda. And Amanda would have taken 1 damage and 1 horror, which we will assign to Lita. That was for notching the bow. So if I attack with Summoned Hound... What do we have in hand that... I mean, that there would help. Right. So that's an extra damage. Yeah, this works. So, Summoned Hound is going to use his reaction to attack Seth. Amanda is going to commit Vicious Blow. We're not going to commit anything, because we can't. So, the Hound gets +1 from... Lita. And then... So that's... 6. +1 from Vicious Blow is 7. I'll do 2 damage from +1 from the Vicious Blow because you don't get the +1 because Seth isn't considered a monster. Excuse me, what is this location? It's just Sentinel Hill. It's not considered a... It's not considered a hexed location, an altered location. 0! Fantastic. Okay, so that's another 2 damage to Seth. That gets discarded because it was played normally. For my second action, I'm going to use Sword Cane, which is 4, which allows me to use my willpower. And I'm going to commit Kerosene. I don't think you have anything you can commit. Ooh, we do. We're not equipping it, so, and you're going to commit Tooth of Head Slith. Zero. Okay, so that's another damage. Kerosene and Tooth of Azuli are discarded. And then for my third action, I'm just going to try and punch Seth. I have nothing in hand that I can commit to help with this. I'll get +1 might from Lita, so I'm hitting 3 against 5. Blessed token. Okay. That gives me +2, so it's now 5 against 5. I have to pull another token. Another blessed token, that's 7 against 5. Zero. We hit him. So that there is the 6 point of damage. That kills Seth. And he goes into the victory display. But, not only that, for a cost of 1 resource, I'm playing Evidence. Fast. Play when you defeat an enemy. Discover 1 clue at your location. Fantastic. So we've cleared the board of enemies. We're down to 1 clue that we need to finish. We're sitting pretty. Enemy phase. There are no enemies. Upkeep phase. These cards are reset. We get a resource each. And we draw a card each. Ooh. Okay. Cryptic Writing. Gain 3 resource, 4 instead if you have 10 or more cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 6, so we get 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. That's helpful. I didn't realise having 2 of those in my deck would actually be helpful. And Carolyn. Ah! Kleptomania! At the end of your turn, I take 1 horror. Actually, because it's a permanent, we'll put it up there. I hope chat is enjoying the music that's playing as well. As I said, if anyone has any ideas for 1920s horror, speakeasy, jazzy, that's DMCA free on Spotify, fire it my way. I'll give it a review and see if it fits for the game. Obviously, as well, we have Gloomhaven coming up, so a fantasy style one that's DMCA free would be great as well. So fire it my way, I'll have a listen and see if it fits. Just so I'm not sitting in silence. Or we're sitting in silence when I'm not talking. Right. So we've done all of that. It's top of the round. God, 10 Doom. There's still 2 Ancient Powers in the deck. Not only that, if I pull a Hex, I take damage. Terror, okay, fine. Willpower test of 3. We're rocking 3, but I got -1. Do I have anything in here? Please, 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 please.
There once was a ship that put to sea.
Pantalone.
The ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down below me. Bully boys blow.
Soon may the weatherman come to bring us super and tea and rum.
One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take
Take a leave and go.
She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow.
0. Great. Okay.
Soon may the wellermen come to bring
No
us
horror.
sugar and tea
No whammy.
and rum.
The pantalone is discarded.
We'll take our leave and go. Before
Carolyn.
the boat had hit the water, the whale
Omen.
still
It's an omen?
came up and caught
No,
her
it's a hex.
to the side harp
But that's still
when she dived down
Doom.
low. Soon may
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, oh, so close. Okay.
we'll take our leave and go.
Alright.
No line was cut, no
Um,
whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in
New round. We discard Whispering from the Deep.
come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day
We draw a card. No, thank you.
for 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go.
That takes me up to
Men come to bring us sugar and tea and
5. 5 against 4.
take our leave and go.
While I'm already rocking 4 here and got 5 from the Hound. Oh, yeah.
Regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the
Wait! We have a raid! We have a raid from a completely baked with a party of 4? What is this madness? Welcome in! Welcome in! Thank you very much! You subbed at tier 3? I thought you said the other day you dropped it down to a tier 2, my man. Dude, I appreciate it. Jeez, man, thank you very much. That means a lot. I would go and check on your subscriptions and have a look. Anyway, those who've come across from Completely Baked's chat, welcome in. You are coming into literally probably the final turn of the game. We're gonna see how this goes. Hello, Alyssa Blueberry. I need to give a shout out. Give a shout out to Completely Baked. Anyone in my chat, if you're not following Completely Baked, please go over there, give him a follow, give him love. We must look for clues. We are looking for clues. We're just deciding how we're doing it. I literally just killed all the monsters. So you literally just missed that. But I do have kleptomania, so I am debating whether I want to steal anything from the other player. Not that I can. I could steal resources. I was thinking it's 2 resources I could steal. But I don't really need to. I'm just debating how I want to get that final clue up there. I have nothing in hand that can boost that other than Alice Luxley. Anyway, how was Elder Scrolls, man? How did that go? Were you playing with, was it just you, or were you playing with, Pally as well? Yeah, it was good. I played with Shepe. Ah, okay, and we'll play with Pally tomorrow. Nice. Well, I hope Shepe is doing well. Okay. I think I've got my. I think I've made my choice. So we still need to place a card underneath, and it's going to be take the initiative. So we've still got multiple shots at that with take the initiative. We're not using it. We're not wasting it. Roll for initiative. Yeah, pretty much. Take the initiative is an interesting card. So if I just do that and we go just chatting. not sure if you can really see it. Big Boppers. Hey, Croncy, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you very much. We're coming up to the end of the scenario, so take the initiative. You can kind of see has 3 question marks along here, and basically what that means is I get to add 3 random. I get to pick what those skills are, but take the initiative's drawback is. You can only commit it to a test you are performing, and take the initiative loses one of those question marks for each action that have been completed by any investigator that phase. So take the initiative really wants to be played by the first player of the round, and they really want to play that the first thing that they can. So that's literally what we're going to do. Go back to the board. Oh, and Biscuit, as you are here, I have a biscuit on the screen. Ooh, that's me. That is you. Anyway, Big Boopers, how are you doing today? How is your Friday? I hope your Friday is treating you well. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the follow earlier as well. I do appreciate it. I thanked you once, but I will thank you again. Who's that sexy man in the middle? I believe that sexy man is Biscuit. I believe he's your sexy man. Alright, so we're doing take the initiative. So yeah, so we're going to be going with I won't use deduction just yet. I'll say that. So we're gonna use take the initiative. We're committing take the initiative, so it gets 3. We have a base knowledge of 2 for the investigate. We get +1 from Hawkeye folding camera. So that is 6 against the shroud value of 4. I am your sexy mod right now. That is also true. You are one of the sexy mods right now. Oh, excuse me. For that, I need some more mead. Ugh. Alright, so we're running 6 against 4. Let's see what we pull from here. It has taken 3 hours. 3 hours for someone to redeem first. Congratulations, Biscuit. You are number 1. Mead is fantastic. Listen, do you want me to send you a site where I get mine from? It's a little pricey, but the mead is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, I got it again. You did get it again. So. 0. Oh, wow, okay, we got it. He was number 1. He still is number 1. But, chat, what that means is only investigators and Sentinel Peak may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. We have 4 clues. The number of clues we needed was 4. What is Tantrix? We'll redeem Tantrix and you will find out what Tantrix is. Spotify, I am talking. So, sure, I've always just gotten the cheap Lime Bay bottle from Amazon. Tantrix. You could have read Tantrix. You got to give me a number between 3 and 9, or 10 red, 10 yellow, or 10 blue. Okay, 10 blue. Alright. We won't read that. We are finished. That can go back under there so it's out the way. I need to make some space now. Alright, 10 blue. Alright. If you wish to see me doing some cosplay... Oh no, sorry, that's Steam Labs. I thought that was you, Pesskit. I don't know what this is, but I'm excited. So, Tantrix is a game. It's a puzzle game. I now have to solve a 10-tile puzzle matching a course of blue. Start up here. I think that's actually illegal. I think I can't use that. So actually, I should probably put the I don't think you made it hard. Well, you did kind of make it hard. So according to the box, the solving time for 10 pieces on blue is 20 minutes. What's the longest one? That there would be 10 yellow at 25 minutes. That becomes too long. And that's not right either. Let me change that out. Put that back in, actually. Right, let's go with that instead. So here's the thing, that the reason why I'm switching the pieces around is because that's technically an illegal move. It would need to be that way round for it to be legal. Basically, any paths, oop, god damn it, any paths you make have to be the same color. What happens if I switch these? I mean, it works, but it's not what I want. I mean, we're so close. We're not done. The thing is, it's not done because that red is connected through a yellow. But then that's incorrect. No, we can make that work because we can do it that way. But the issue still comes up here, so I guess... So we can't place that there because that then becomes red coming out of there. Is there a way that I can get yellow out of there? No, that becomes red out. That becomes red out. What if that goes in there? No, because that then becomes a yellow loop, which you can't have because it's looping back in on itself. I mean, we got 8, but that's not what we're after. You know what the annoying thing is? I actually completed this. I completed this on Blue the other day. Can't do that. God damn it. Let's try that. Let's start there. Curve it out. Curve it back round. Curve that up. Head straight up. Curve it back. No. Long. Do I have a long curve? I do have a long curve, but it's going the wrong way. Oh. What was the shape? The shape was a weird B. That's not even remotely correct. I'm just trying to get the general shape, because once I got the general shape down, I can get the solution. I think that's the shape. Now, how do I fix it? We literally just listened to this. we put that in there. Right, so what issues do we have? We have an issue with this piece, Thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, you're giving me hints. Swap the straight one round. This one. This one here, yeah? But there's still this bit up here as well. Now it's just that one bit left. Yeah, true, the bottom is almost half there, yeah. You're not wrong. I want to say this is wrong. So bear with me. So we flip this round the other way. We can switch this out for this. No, that doesn't work. Does it? Can I go back to what I had? I think was flipping these two, right? Flip this. This one. Right, so you say move this one what down to this one or this one? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Then we can flip this. Then these two switch places. Hey, there we go. Well done, Biscuit. You got it. Jesus, man. I'm thinking because I showed this to Trinky and she fucking loves puzzles. And when she googled it, there was massive of pieces. I thought that this was literally just a puzzle with 10 pieces, but no. There's ones like that has like 20, 30, 40 pieces in it. I might just get that and do a stream of that at some point, maybe. No, excuse me. Anyway, I don't need to shout. I was probably shouting. I'm sorry. Can I redeem? Unfortunately, you can't redeem it again. Not this stream. I've limited to once per person per stream. Because otherwise, people would literally just spend all of their points on me doing that the entire time, and I get nothing done. So, we managed to succeed. So, you don't know how to close the swirling gate before you, and with each passing moment, the force from within it grows in strength. You fear that whatever the entity the sorcerer has summoned from beyond approaches with no time to spare. You turn to the open tome on the stone altar, desperate for answers. I don't know why you're saying that. I've got the Necronomicon. Alyssa Blueberry, where are you? Can you redeem it again? I am here! Biscuit wishes for you to redeem the points again. Bring these over here. I'm just going to clean up this a little bit because I am anticipating what's to come. I don't have enough Ronzies. That's a shame. Ask for 10 yellow. Damn it. Okay, so we got resolution 1. Love you, Karonzi. Love you too, man. Love you too. I appreciate the hilarity for the bit. Okay. Neither of us do. Oh, what do you mean neither of us do? Does Biscuit not have enough points anymore? Oh, you don't have any. You don't have enough on Alyssa Barry. That's what you were meaning. Yeah, it was fun. That's kind of why I put it up on there. Neither of Alyssa's accounts. Oh, that is a shame. I enjoy doing those when I'm drunk. Or, not drunk, tipsy. Let's pop all of those on there. You go into there. Pop, 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 pop. You the discard. You are permanent. Right. So, me and Smeagol don't have enough points. That is a shame. Alright. Card close up? Yes. I can push. No, it doesn't matter. I'm not even looking at the chat. That's fine. So. We don't need to stand alone. Here, read. If no resolution was reached, and go to resolution 2. Okay, so. Resolution 1. The poorly bound tome appears to be the written words of old Wheatley, the man who taught Wilbur the ancient secrets of sorcery. You find a passage describing a place out of time and space, where worlds converge and Yog-Sothoth dwells. Only by reaching the nexus at the edge of reality can you unmake the tear that has split the world open. Feeling as if you may be going to your doom, you muster a final ounce of courage and step into the gates. In your campaign log, record that the investigators enter the gates. I'm gonna chill out for a bit, my dude. Hey, no worries. But have a good rest of your stream. My stream is actually coming to an end. I just got to note down a few things on my ever running out of space envelope. And shit, how much experience did I spend at the beginning of this? It was 7. A 4 and a 3, yeah, 7. So I've got 7 experience left. However, we entered the gates. Investigators enter the gate, and you get... Each investigator earns experience equal to X value on each display card. We had 2 for the Sentinel Peak and 1 for Seth Bishop. So that's 3 experience. So we're up at 10 experience. That was helpful. We averted doom. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. A quick look at the resolution too. We would have failed. Okay. So with that does mean that next time we're lost in time and space. It's the final scenario. So next week is going to be the final episode of Arkham Horror Season 2. Which day were we on? Were we on day 8 or day 9? We were on day 9, right? Day 9, yeah, okay. So yeah, next week is the final week. Oh, this is gonna be epic. Hopefully we don't fuck up. So yeah, we're lost in time and space next week. After that, /20th, 27th. Kingdom Hearts is starting tomorrow night, Alyssa. I have my guide, if I need it. I don't think I will. I'm fairly confident on my skills playing through it. The only thing I needed it really for is the starting on what answers to pick for the experience gain. I want the slow start. No, I am away for the weekend. Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry. There'll be the VODs. I know it's not the same, but the VODs will be there. All I need that for is the answers to do the experience and start. Whether I want to be a slow starter. I want the boost at the end, and I think I'm going magic, so I get scanned really early. That's it. Postpone the stream. mean, Alyssa, when are you back? Because the issue becomes, if I was to like postpone it to Monday, that's when Kapana streams and she wants to watch it as well. I just never get around to playing the game. No one is allowed to stream while I'm away on Monday. Shirt? Yeah, I'm wearing a shirt. You know what? No, oh shit, no Stardew, no nothing. Yeah, I know. Shit, man. Hey, it's a weekend off. My spelling is bad. My spelling is just as bad as yours, my friend. I meant to say shit. It's fine, Kingdom Hearts will probably take you more than a week. Oh, I'm imagining Kingdom Hearts will last me probably about 10 streams, I'm hoping. I'll watch the later streams. 10 years. Maybe if I'm doing all of the games. Oh dear me. Anyway, we'll have the credits rolling for a bit. I can turn the music back on now. I think I'm done with the important talking. So yeah, tomorrow is the start of Kingdom Hearts. Sunday, we're going to be doing Stardew Valley in the evening. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow afternoon. My brother is coming round, so I'm just helping him with a few things. I might play games. Hey Yashi Ray, hello, welcome in. You came in right at the end. I'm so sorry. We were just ending. Yeah. You missed. I'll be doing 2.5 Remix at some point, Alyssa. I'm not sure when. But it might be towards the end of the year. Because I think once I'm done with my community goals, I'm going to go into Yakuza. I want to start getting that locked down. Because after the ending to Yakuza Kiwami and the twists and turns, I just want to play more. But I've also got Resident Evil 8 to play as well. There's so much! Yeah, it's cool. I just finished my stream, so I couldn't come earlier. Hey, no worries. That's the case. Even the DS games, I've got the remix collections, so I've got like all of the games, I think. Just give me a moment. Shout out. Oh, this one. Too many games building up on the backlog. I know the struggle. We all know the struggle. Ayashi. Anyone who is in my channel, haven't followed Hayashi's, they are new here, but go and give them a follow. Go and spread that love. They'll appreciate it. I'll appreciate it. It's what you like to see. And Hayashi, thank you for following earlier. You did follow while I was off stream. So unfortunately your name's not in the credit scenes. But I do appreciate your follow all the same. And I'll try and catch one of your streams at some point. But stick around for the raid. We're just discussing my upcoming plans. The overlay's not finished. I need background art because I'm basic and it's just a black void. I can unfollow and follow again so I can be there. I mean, you can. It doesn't matter to me. Now just watch like there's a swath of people I'm following and resfollowing just so I say their name at the end. My mods would do that. And there's the mead. There's all my mead gone. Why is all the mead gone? There's more in my fridge. Anyway. Yeah, so tomorrow is Kingdom Hearts. No stream in the afternoon. There might be a Sunday afternoon stream. I might play Monster Train again. Where is all the rum gone? The rum gone. I've drank all the rum like many months ago. I haven't bought any new stuff yet. Sunday afternoon is Stardew. Sunday evening, sorry, is Stardew with the one and only Completely Baked here in chat. So please do turn out for that as well. Or Kingdom Hearts, or any of these streams. It doesn't matter. Turn up when you can. Monday will then be Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, Kingdom Hearts Episode 2. And then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday, obviously, and Thursday I'll be back for Kingdom Hearts. Friday we'll be back for the finale of Arkham Horror. Which is what I was getting to. I'll answer your question first, Hayashi. Yakuza game. The next Yakuza game I'll be playing is Yakuza Kiwami 2. I've played through 0 on stream. I've played through 1 on stream. The VODs for 1 are still up. The VODs for 2 or the VODs for 0 are over on my YouTube. So if you haven't followed my YouTube as well, go and check those out. All of my VODs will be up on YouTube eventually. I'm behind. I need to get on that. So tomorrow I might spend some time uploading stuff then for that. I played them in a really bizarre order, so I played 0, 3, 6. Yeah, that's really bizarre, because you're missing a lot of plot points. That is interesting though. The 6 is meant to be really good though. It's meant to be really fucking good. I saw that they announced, was it Judgment Forever or Final Judgment? Is it Judgment? Final Judgment? I'll check it afterwards. Then they basically released a sequel, like announced a sequel to Judgment 2, which is like out in 4 months. What? That's insane. But once we finished Arkham, I'm gonna have 2 weeks off from my long game. Next week I'll be playing Unbroken. Yeah, I really enjoyed Song of Love. I'm a huge fan of Beat Takeshi, so when I saw him on the cover, I knew I had to play it. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. So my next board game after Arkham is going to be, we're going to play a round of Unbroken again, because I enjoyed that and I want to play it again. And I got a new game, Escape the Night, which is another Lovecraftian themed game, so I want to give that a try for a week. And then after that, we'll be going on to our next long-ass game of Gloomhaven. And that is going to be an experience. Obviously, at the end of the month, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing our community game, and that's on a Saturday. I believe everything on that day should be fine. So Saturday the 29th is going to be the community day, and it's going to be Mario Kart. So anyone in the community who has a Switch, has Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, is more than welcome to join for that. We will be playing marbles on stream, so I will be giving a tier 3 sub away as well at the end of the stream. But thank you very much to the cheers from Completely Baked, to the moderators of Completely Baked, Steam Labs, Nikolai Vladov, Fist of Valhalla, and the Real Adsmisk. You guys have really helped out. You really helped run this machine, run this as a well-oiled machine. And I couldn't do it without any of you. Thank you as well for the resub, Completely Baked. It means a lot to me, man, and I appreciate it greatly. I think that is everything. So, stick around. We will find someone to raid. But thank you very much for watching. If you are watching this post, let me turn this off so I can do this properly. Thank you very much for watching. If you've been watching this post on Twitch or on YouTube, well, please do consider hitting that follow or subscribe button in the relevant locations. If you are over on YouTube, think about hitting that thumbs up or leaving a friendly constructive comment. You do, it helps out with the algorithm of getting that video noticed. If you can do both of those things, however, it would double the exposure of the video, and you would be majestic people. Better yet, why don't you come on over live? You can either lurk and chat or you can chat in chat. It does not matter to me. It's your viewership that really counts and really helps drive the channel. We are still on target. I'm actually expecting that we might be on target for getting that cosplay stream at the end of the month. So in June, I might be forced to cosplay on stream. So if we manage to make 500 followers, we will reach that target. We currently need 140 in 3 weeks. I mean, at the rate that it's been going, that's kind of possible. Anyway, let us find someone to raid. I don't even know who's on. Wow, there's a number of people. I mean, there's a lot of people playing Resident Evil The Village with good reason. That game is looks amazing, and I want to play that game so bad. You know, let's go and say hi to Trinky. Apparently, it's a tipsy celebration stream. She's just finished uni. Let's go make sure that everything is fine. What are they doing? They're playing a drawing game. So this should be interesting. Okay, so raid channel. So, for those of you who are sticking around for the raid, please do. But, for everyone else, until next time, stay safe.